So why is my name on there twice? One with my email, one without my email.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use the big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Seminoles will kick this deep to get us going. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. On the ground, it's over. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Past the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Swear that's right.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty mark. So let's check out that. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball.
Can you bring these tomorrow?
3rd down play for this offense.
Where are you making lunches for tonight?
The sandwiches.
quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Down he goes. It's a sack. It just looked like the quarterback
What?
was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Where's the cupcakes? Huh. Did you just put them in there?
They were technically in the fridge.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here.
When I got
Coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground.
You're taking the cupcakes, right?
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout.
Bro.
The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
Of course, it's the only route.
Bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
No, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
In there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds his target. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have to say,
Quarterback
they
runs.
wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. He pulls in the catch. Now playing more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
No, how move that?
They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness trying to get around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge and put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is caught. Powers through the tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Turn off those kitchen light, please.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has as he goes for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Yeah, I think you're
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a quick throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Foster. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down
Come on,
a very
sinner.
gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Golly, you gotta catch.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Seminoles will have to punt this one away. The punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keeping it on the ground here. Past the 25.
Just gonna go straight sideline.
Maybe steps out of bounds,
On
but a
inside zone.
solid gain there on the ground.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Bitch, Zeus. Really?
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a weird looking screen.
Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Zero running room. Stopped right right at the line of scrimmage.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a 4th down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Going absolutely
Huge.
Well, they run right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Comes up with the catch.
You got
They
it.
finally bring it down. The offense set it now. 1st down from the 15.
How many first
Oh
downs is that
my
on this drive? This
gosh.
defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go.
Is that not over the line?
Complete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense
Oh, these
to be able to
motions
sit
are.
back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
All right.
So after
Try
coming
not
away
to
with 3 in that
drop the
drive,
ball.
the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a strong stiff arm. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they get to completion. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a 1st down at the 41.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Hands off to the left. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job setting up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The shotgun running play call.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's
pick it off.
Incomplete 4th down.
Pick it off.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that.
It's a fake. The up man has it.
We really faking it that deep?
Good execution. It's a first down.
What?
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks.
Okay.
And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's
What are we
2nd
doing?
down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for the next play.
2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Just trying to beat the clock up, I guess.
Gotta give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Thought on that.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, they've knocked him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions, I don't know if it's time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. They're trying to use his legs here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. This one falls incomplete when the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Caught by the receiver. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Which is a bad ball at half.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Terrible ball. Terrible offense. Might play the true freshman.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
Dude, what kind of defense is this playing?
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Hey, dude.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a catch by the sophomore.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. On the ground, it's Foster. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why
Bullshit defense,
try to
bro.
run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Give me that.
Thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. And Coach Bushes had left that one in the end zone.
And
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option are
Come on,
there. By the
Zeus.
third
Not
option,
that good to
he's
go
got to pull it
quads all
down and
the
try
time.
to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running.
all that juking and jiving.
42, that's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They try to
Use that ability, baby. Use that ability.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the
I
outside.
really need to throw an interception.
Now it's
Nice.
2nd down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. To the 45. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, and it's a big play to the 31.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some
Caught that
shots
ball?
off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Say 50-50 ball, but that's damn near 50-50 right there too.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
Screen.
On the run, it's Silver. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's gotta be a quarterback run.
The spread error over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been
Doesn't hit me with any quarterback runs yet.
really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. We're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's over. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense.
Defense, come on.
Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time.
Rise up,
He
boys.
finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Now they call a run. Running through the tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Bro, I don't know what in-game adjustment. I don't mess with my damn flats and stuff like that, bro.
They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Takes the toss and heads left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that.
You're gonna beat me.
Against
You're gonna
this
beat me
running
by
back if they want to be able to win this game.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plays.
We'll
We'll go with that. You gotta earn it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way.
My boy Colton Henson, baby.
At the 20. Takes it all the way back for a quick 6. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next,
Hey,
the
Tommy.
defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
They'll try to add to the lead
Remember
now with the
Entourage and Ari. What he does to his
The extra point
assistant.
makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the
I don't know
kickoff
if you ever
team
watched
kick it
that.
away.
I'll have to find the clip from the show.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
I don't think you know what that coverage is, honestly. I don't think you do.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted
I wish
a
my
little
corner
more
was
from
there.
that play.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They
Short.
tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Damn,
Looks like the player was
Pettigrew.
down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here.
I did not expect that.
At the 38. Solid solid gain. Nice play there.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read. The result is a big gain and a 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Backside in is playing hell of a ball game, bro.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd.
I wish my other two didn't go pro.
Let's check out the game stats.
I'm making it up for it, though.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial play
Surprisingly.
to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Heavy pressure.
Grounding, right?
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
Yeah.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, make that block.
See it ends him in and brings him down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted.
How is he in front of him?
Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but
Thought I could throw it back to him. Golly, I'm playing terrible.
Boy, I got to question the play call right
Awful.
here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot.
I'm an
They
idiot.
tie this game.
It's all right.
What was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
he'll hand it off. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Trying to find room. It's over. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Like, go play action.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. The player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout where they check him out. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown. it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And they cut into this lead now on 4th and goal. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. Trying to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long. With the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time to call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last
blocked him running back
to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return.
Should have blocked the running back. Freaking.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to
the defense shouldn't be that good, you know. It's kind of,
he gets the 1st down.
I don't know. It seems real meta-ish
It's 1st and 10.
right now. Meta-ish.
QB keeper all the way. Breaks free.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play.
I got another stopping me.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Try the ground game here with the running back. And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
We go with a direct snap. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Freaking hoe.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice...
You're not
crisp
tight
run
there,
for a first
Zeus.
down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. There's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Michigan. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. And what an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Caught over the middle by the tight end.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver
What?
on the football.
What?
When he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the run, it's Foster. Running with purpose. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I should have taken a timeout, not no huddled.
So first and 10, our first play of overtime. And now the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a nice
Really?
play. It'll set him up first down now.
Really?
12.
I'm just gonna get gashed
Sometimes
like
get
that.
mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Wolverines will start overtime off with the football. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we come up on third and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's got it near the
I
end zone.
hate that little
Into the end zone
delayed
to take the
slant.
lead here in OT.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there.
Should've stayed.
Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this,
Shoot.
it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT is good. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You could see his teammates patting him on the back.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He goes
Okay.
nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
Real cool.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Now they'll set up third and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Third and goal. Try to make it on the ground. And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And they're able to tack on the extra point.
That's crazy. I don't know how he got in there.
Here comes the first play of double OT. First down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They finally stop it.
They get in that one.
Gain is good for a first and goal.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
I don't know how that one's not a TD.
Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Swarm with a pass rush.
What the hell?
What a job by this defense to come up with that stop. Good job of pressuring the quarterback.
Wow.
Now, big decision for this offense in overtime. Do you go for it to try to eventually get the touchdown,
What?
or do you settle for 3 in the
What do
field
you
goal?
mean, get
Now the
touched?
field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And it sends
Holy
it right
cow.
through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. That puts them back on top.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy.
Basically an
Nice
untouched
kick.
sack.
So they line up now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense.
All right, throw the ball. Let me get a pick.
Holding their own at the line of scrimmage and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years.
I mean, I hate to lose this game right now, but
But here's a great example of a
it's
defense
whatever.
that's willing to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So now it's a challenging third down play here. Can the offense keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for a game-tying field goal? And he'll drop back here on third down.
pick it. Oh, wow.
Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback. And
Really give him a
affect the timing,
ice.
as we saw in this play.
And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So it comes down to this. They must convert on 4th and long or it's game over. Can the defense get a stop and win it? 4th down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's intercepted.
Boom! Let's go, baby!
That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
What's he?
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset.
What's he doing in the game?
Really good team slug it out, and the team that came in lower.
Was that my wide receiver?
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you. But I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now
I think that was my wide receiver. And he's not even in my depth chart.
That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I think that was my wide receiver. He just crushed me on offense, bro. 78 plays. Golly. Now I play terrible. I mean, credit to him on defense, but also, I was a bad offensive coach for damn near all the game except for the field goal tying drive. I probably should not deserve to win this game, but you made some costly defense or offensive errors. 41 rushes and almost 5 yards. I'll take it, but it's a little too much on the ground. 3 of 7 on 3rd down for myself. Gee whiz. And 3 turnovers. I'm lucky I got that pick 6. Lucky. Look at that time of possession. Holy cow. Holy smokes, bro. Darren, you had some sophomore ghost today, boys. You played his freshman, though. How did I score? How did I score? I don't remember my offensive score, really. Oh no, Marcus Lawrence. Okay, I thought it said Love. It's Lawrence. Freshman, baby. Yeah. All right. Oh boy. I don't even think you should have been in there. Appreciate you, boys. Appreciate you. Wait, Tommy. I know you hate me, Tommy. I wouldn't say hate me. I know there's some blood. Bad blood. At first I thought it said Loveless. Lovelace. And he's 14. I thought he had caught the pick. I don't know why he was in there. Good trade-off right there, boys. Good trade-off. He left my zone, coming back into the zone, even though he would have been open there on the sideline. Made it look like man. Oh, shut your ass up. I wish we would have played in Madden. You have lost to me, okay? Premier, maybe not, but you have lost to me. Let's just clear that up. And you quit on me, so shove it. I want to see that touchdown. Did he break the plane? No, he didn't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it wouldn't count. I wouldn't count it either if I lost. The only time I lost. Look at he's short, bro. Zuessvega got screwed. I mean, he got nowhere near the line like the Dallas Cowboys. Holy shit. Wow. Wow, that was crazy.